The Liberian economy is booming here in Monrovia. IT businesses are on the rise. From web shops to computer stores to internet cafes are flooding the town. There's a big pool of ideas, but not every business manages to stay afloat. A successful business sails on professional skills, a solid business plan, and a charismatic entrepreneur. In this series, 8 entrepreneurs take the plunge to pitch their ideas for setting up their own IT business right here in Monrovia. They may have the skills,
I have experience in database design,
but they lack the funds. Witness these promising entrepreneurs swim off with $5,000 US. Which one of the 8 contestants will keep their head above water and convince the jury?
Have you established a business or contractual relationship?
Partner, do you have anything to add? Because I'm
the guy is going down
my decision.
Meet the jury. These are experts in the business sector. These lifeguards will confront each entrepreneur with critical questions about their business ideas. These very lifeguards will decide who will swim or who will sink. In this episode, we'll see Jeremiah, Abraham, and Bill pitch their ideas. First up, Jeremiah. Let's see if the lifeguards throw him a lifeline.
We focus on the Liberian youth capacity building the new technology in time to build a modern computer lab, where students can go and get a computer knowledge before getting from high school. Once, like me, I was there before I graduated from high school to college before I even know how to type on the computer. So based on the kind of a terrible experience, I decided that, it will be good to go back to my roots and see what I can do to help other people.
Jeremiah, sorry, but your time is limited. I really would like to get information on the business. So what products are you going to be offering? How are you going to make money? Who are you targeting?
My customer are students from 10th grade to 12th grade within 3 schools.
So it's the student who's paying for this education, not the school.
It is the student are paying for the education, but with the negotiation with the school, my tuition will be mandate on the student to pay, because the school and myself will come into a contract agreement that your student will come to my lab. So this will be my fee. So if a student is going to pay that tuition, they definitely got to pay that computer fees.
How much do high school students pay for 1 year high school?
Tuition?
Yes.
Tuition varies, which I can't say right now.
The schools that you are
targeting.
I'll
be charging $40 for 6 months.
No, not you. The school. How much is the school? Because you said this is going to be added on top.
Like one of those schools, I'm an alumni of those schools. When I was there at the time, I was paying something like $6,000 for tuition.
6,000 LD.
Yeah, $6,000 Liberian dollars. But now it has gone as far as something like $10,000, $12,000.
I'm trying to figure out if these students will have $40 extra to pay for just 6 months of IT training.
Yeah, sure. My fees is very reasonable, because somebody getting out of high school got to go and do Microsoft Word for something like $1,500 or $2,000 for 2 weeks, a quick impact project. Parents will really appreciate it when we call for PTA meeting, and with this program go there, parents will really be happy for it. That child will not come from high school and go just for Microsoft Office just for another $50 for 2-3 weeks. So parents are really waiting for this service if only it's available. They are waiting to pay the money.
Right now, even before you start the business, and with an assumption that the computer is already here, you need to think ahead. You don't wait until it comes, because you won't be able to survive. If it's already here, it will just wipe you out. So you need to be ready. So give me one example. Tomorrow, you get this money, you establish your computer lab, no problem. The very next week, another person comes, open the computer lab with more computers and cut your price with about 20%. What are you going to do?
First thing is I'm already in a direct contact with my customer, and we are into a contract. It's not just a verbal thing I'm just going to say. So if somebody even come with 2 or 5 goods over there, they are going to abide by the contract agreement, and then from there I can take advantage of those people and bring in more innovative ideas that I can compete with my competitor. Because if they bring about maybe $10 less than my price, maybe I can get more value, add more value to my business than what I bring before. So you're going to be the
Good answer. Yeah. Jeremiah, quickly though, right? The numbers that you put together, we're looking at 435 students in that age range at those 3 schools.
It's 537.
It's 537. How are you going to handle 537 students?
Yeah, 537 students. I'm thinking about building a lab that will carry at least about 35 or 40 computers. So each class will carry about 40 students in one lab. So in the daytime, I can have about, because those schools last from in the morning time to 1 o'clock. So if today Bishop 2 students are going to come to my lab, 10th will come in the morning 9, 11th will come at 10, 12th will come at 12 o'clock. And then the next day, if Bishop David is coming, they just come, just, but everybody not going to come the same day.
He's swimming, but I can see how he might sink.
Oh, okay.
Right?
I think he's generally going to swim.
I think he's swimming as well for me.
Mr. Cooper, I think you can swim. I do want to caution you though to listen to what's been said here, because it's not as easy as I'm swimming and I'm never going to sink, right?
Thank you
it's
very
easy to
much.
start swimming and you find a sinkhole.
Thank you very much.
Fortunately for Jeremiah, all the lifeguards threw him a lifeline. Next up, Abraham and Bill. Let's see if these tough lifeguards help him in the deep end.
Supreme Technology is an ICT consultancy firm that is involved in the database design and software development. Supreme Tech has installed series of designs ranging from the student management software, the integrated transport system, the immigration naturalization system design, the payroll software, among others.
What experience do you have in software design?
I have experience in database design.
Do you have anyone who is your client right now? Or you worked for before?
Well, I have done contracts in other areas. You know, the IT fee is very large. Personally, I'm working on a little bit of contract for motorcyclists to keep their data in track, database in track. Supreme Tech has identified key government ministries, such as the Ministry of Lands, Mines and Energy, the Ministry of Labor, the Bureau of Immigration and Naturalization, the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare, other commercial institutions such as merchandising businesses, hotels, restaurants, and other religious institutions such as churches and mosques has a potential customers.
You mentioned all these people, government agency, high schools, all these nice people. You don't have any of them as customers. What makes you even think that they are interested in software?
No, because I did.
Why? Listen, because most of the software that these people need, you can go on the internet and buy them for less than $100 most time. So why should somebody bother to come to you to get a software for that?
The software that I'm selling is creating the same because it provides efficiency in the business. Like take for example,
The software they are selling on the internet doesn't provide efficiency in the business?
the software I'm providing you can easily find on the internet. It gave you update on, like take for example, infantry management. If all you're dealing with more than 1,000 persons getting things going in, going out, it keeps records of everything that your business has. Everything that go in, everything that go out on the daily basis, it keep every record.
I buy QuickBooks off the internet made by being sold by Wicking, a multi-billion-dollar company, very efficient, very good software, less than how much? $200 depending on the license that I want. Then you want to write your own from scratch full of bugs and testing and all that. This is a ready-made, easy to get. I've still asked you the same question again. Why will I come and buy an inventory software from you and not go and buy an inventory software off the internet? Why should I?
Because I will meet your need. And the internet, the software that you buy on the internet will not meet your need.
Abraham is thinking.
We are thinking, but let me follow up with this question.
I'm ready.
Or have you been able to reach out to those potential customers you have identified?
Oh yes, I've reached out to those people.
Partner, do you have anything to add? Because I'm
the guy is
pretty
going
much
down
made my
now.
decision. So.
I have something to add. Like for what my partner said, you have government agency, university, high schools, and how you would call it, merchandise business, hotels, restaurants, churches, and mosques, and sectorates. Now, all of these people need a database. First of all, let me just distinguish what is a database and what is a program. Now, a database, we also have a platform for users Access or Oracle and whatever that is being designed by big enterprise. Now, we can use that platform to develop our own database based on our own security. And we're going to ask our client what they want. That's one, we have to visit them and let them tell us what they want. And secondly, they will always have us available when they need us.
You can customize, okay, and you can provide quick after-sales support.
Yes.
That is your call. That's the question I wanted you to answer.
You should have been doing the talking from the beginning.
Can I elaborate a little bit?
We have
No, we're out of time, actually. I really liked your plan. I think there's definitely a market for database, someone writing databases and software out here. I wish you had been the one to start the presentation off. But if you guys are gonna run it that he's the head simply because he was there first, then it's gonna be a sink for me.
Sink. I think I can swim, right? But unfortunately, I'm all alone.
On the next episode,
I'm teaching in a primary school, training computer.
We have that on the financial plan.
Yeah.
Take a look.
the question is, will they sink or will they swim?